Hello, everyone. Comedy Jonah here with my friend and my colleague, Babette.
Hi, everybody.
We are here recapping Housewives of New York City's episode this week. Another nutty episode.
That was one of my favorite ones.
It was. What was your favorite part about it?
Well, I loved the Dude Ranch visit.
I did.
And I'm glad Aviva couldn't go.
Me too.
But I love the reasons that she couldn't go. Does she have? I think she has Legionnaire's disease. Oh no, that was before she had Legionnaire's disease.
Well, what do you think about when they were shopping for hats? Look at these prescriptions.
She took out her bag of crazy and threw it at Kristen.
Okay, if Ramona is calling it crazy, it is too crazy for Ramona.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even for Ramona.
And what's with the doctor's note? Who gets a doctor's note? She's a 13-year-old girl. Look at my doctor's note. I can't go around horses.
I love Kristen.
Really?
I love Kristen though, going, but you can have a friend. It still doesn't. You can still have a friend do it, right? Like, it still wasn't. I'm not 100% convinced. I'm loving Kristen every episode.
She's finding her voice.
She's finding her voice.
Yes.
She's a lot tougher than I thought.
I think they told her you need to be a little more confrontational because it's all about confrontation.
So, and then we learn another ailment that Aviva has, which
Legionnaire's
is her
disease. Well, Legionnaire's. What is Legionnaire's disease?
I
thought soldiers got that.
I don't know. It could be a past life disease, right?
Right. Do people in the 21st century get Legionnaire's disease? I have no idea what it is.
We have to look it up or comment below and let us.
Yes, tell us what Legionnaire's disease is. Does it have something to do with only having one leg?
It could be.
Yeah.
I love that she was in the pool with the waterproof.
She's got a nice body. I'll give her that
She's
much.
got a great body and a lot of legs in her closets besides skeletons. So Aviva couldn't go. What about the moment where we saw with her husband? I don't think you should risk it.
Was
that a little staged?
I think her husband's on about 10 Xanax a day in order to be married to her.
Well, his sister's friend dressed her.
Yes, you told me that,
that's all I know.
And he's the total opposite.
Right.
But I think they've drugged him to have to be married to Aviva.
Well, I thought that too was a little staged, like,
yes,
honey, what do you think? I really want to go.
Right, I really want to go. Sure.
Seemed a little fake.
Just the same way she wanted to go to that island wherever they went. And, she doesn't like to leave. She's got some psychosis.
She's got a lot.
Major psychosis.
So we also, too, from last week's episode, we learn a little bit more about the masseuse, knowing all of the secrets, and Carol, who said she didn't care.
Yes, she didn't call her boyfriend to ask, though.
And she felt embarrassed.
I thought that was funny. Like he's going to say, you know what, honey? I'm sorry, I did. I cheated on you with Sonia. He's going to admit it.
Exactly. She's not my type.
Right. But Lou Mann was very offended. Of course. She's very easily offended.
And what do you think? Because when you're easily offended, probably
there's probably something behind that.
Like, I don't know who said it, but when, if there's smoke, there's always a fire. I think even Ramona has said it.
Now, something that kind of went unnoticed, maybe, was when Sonia was going through her underwear drawer trying to pick out underwear for the Dude Ranch. And I'm thinking, what kind of underwear did you pick for a Dude Ranch? Crotchless?
Well, we know what Saint-Tropez underwear looks like now. And someone whose tagline goes commando, right? But we've seen her whole underwear collection. And poor Pickles.
I love Pickles.
Poor Pickles was in a pickle with all that underwear.
Pickles, poor thing. The interns are just a little kooky.
They're a little kooky, just like her.
I need an intern. If anyone out there would like to volunteer to be an intern, I have lots of work to do. I have a very exciting life.
Go to yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo and leave a comment for Babette's for an internship with Babette.
Now my Dude Ranch panties are like up to my waist, and sagging down below my butt.
Like I'm almost mummified.
Yeah, like my mother's
below
panties, right. I mean, you're going to a Dude Ranch.
So going to the Dude Ranch, they land at the airport. They said there's more people in their building than there are in this airport.
That was the funniest part, was when there was a wheelchair for Aviva off the gate with her name on it. That they had to set that up. I mean, that was
because
classic.
of the what did you call the disease again?
Legionnaire's disease.
Legionnaire's disease.
Oh, no, that's her past illness.
Oh,
now,
that's her past.
Now it's asthma.
It's asthma.
And I forget who said it, but Carol's like, well, why the hell can't she just walk through the airport? It's asthma, for God's sake.
Exactly. And most people, like Heather, your girl, says,
Yes.
most people move to Montana for
Exactly. I like the way she was using her inhaler.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you could tell she didn't have any idea what she was doing. She's like,
So now the girls are driving up to the house. There's nothing around. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
there's a house. What does Ramona said? It's like the Wizard of Oz. Like they just dropped
it. And the hardest thing around was a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing they're going to see.
That's the hardest
But then
thing.
they did see a couple of cowboys afterwards. That looked
towards
pretty hard.
the end, yeah. They got a little couple, but it
Yes.
looks really amazing. I've
It's
never
ama-
been to Montana
I
myself.
would love
have you?
to go to a dude ranch, and the fact that Ramona was complaining the whole time, I wanted to slap her.
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, this is you're at a dude ranch, you're in Montana. How awesome is that?
Just, yeah, and lighten the F up. I mean,
Right.
there's plenty
There
of
was lots
cocktails.
of Pinot.
Well, she had her Pinot shipped there.
I like the way they're drinking out of like moonshine glasses too. It's
totally.
like, how many times have you seen the Housewives of New York drink out of a
Right.
moonshine glass and there was like berries in the drink?
Totally.
It's not Manhattan. It's not a Cosmo.
Any final thoughts with this episode?
Yes, very funny. Very funny. When they were getting ready to get on the horses, Sonia says, "What do I need on a horse? My cell phone?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple seasons too, she fell off it when she was riding with Kelly.
Right. She's back in the saddle now.
She's back in the saddle
Yeah,
now.
and riding hard. Luann looked hot in her cowboy outfit.
Luann's pretty hot. But
She was the only one who was appropriately dressed for the trip, and she looked amazing.
it's the Countess. She's got the manners.
Yeah.
It shocked me that Sonia was having so much issue, having so much muscle between her legs. You would think she'd be able to control it better. All right.
She'd be able to hold on with her
Hold
thighs.
on with thighs, hands, whatever. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us and recapping
Bye.
Housewives of New York. We'll be here every week. I'm loving Babette here
And
with me.
remember, if any of you want to be an intern, just write to John.
Write a comment right below, and I will hook you up. Until next week, guys, we love you.
Bye.